From Noble and Green School in Dedham, Mass., this is Nepsac Girls Soccer on LSP. Today, it's the Class A quarterfinal between the number 1 seed Nobles Bulldogs with a record of 15-1 and the number 8 seed Northfield Mount Hermon with a record of 10-6-4. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Saeed Vasugi on camera. And Nobles, well, arguably the best team in New England, as I mentioned, 15-1 coming into play today, and being led by leading scorer Sarah Westhoff, the sophomore from, Allie Winstanley, rather, the senior from Concord, Mass., leading the team in both goals and assists, 14-9 each. They will take on an NMH squad that is led by two-headed offensive monster of Mary Parson and Ella Jensen. Parse with 15 goals, and then Yella, the senior from New Zealand, with 14 goals. Jensen, the junior from Palmerston, North New Zealand. And NMH is on a 3-game winning streak, and they needed to win those 3 games just to get into the tournament as the 8th seed. They were 7-6-4 with 3 to go, and they have won their last 3 in a row, and Nobles is ready to go. They're in the navy blue jerseys with the white letters and numbers, and it'll be Northfield Mount Hermon in the white jerseys with powder blue letters and numbers. Bright, brisk, and breezy today. That's fall in New England for you. 34 degrees at game time. Feels a lot cooler with the wind, although the wind is intermittent, but it's not multi-directional, as it were. It is a pretty consistent wind across the field from touchline to touchline, coming from near side to far side. Two o'clock start, but then again, you have to start early this time of year in New England. And when you don't have lights at the field, that also forces you to get the game in early. Starting goalies for NMH, it'll be Maria Echezarreta Fernandez, the junior from Avila, Spain, and senior Ace McCarthy, senior from Wellesley, Mass., between the sticks for Nobles. NMH will get the ball to start the match.
Go Nobles!
40 minutes on the clock. We are without a clock, Cam. If you're watching the game between Mass Bay and Holyoke last night, you heard our explanation as to why. We are underway in the Nepsac Class A quarterfinal. Middle of the field, that is Kylie Burdos. Trying to get away from Aniela Jensen. And Noble setting up their attack. On the right wing, there is Winstanley, the leading scorer. Leading scorer for Nobles. It goes over the end line for a corner kick, and quickly, just 30 seconds into the match, we have our first corner of the match for Nobles. And it will be Winstanley to take it. Winstanley with the right foot on the far corner, flag. It's a high one that will be driven wide left. Shanked off the left foot. Trying to get a little flick there. That was Lauren Kewen. And it'll be a goal kick for NMH. The Goal kick is a little short, comes to the near side, headed up by Ali Landino, and taken away by Bertos. But she tried to get a through ball ahead for Ella Madura, and it goes out of bounds for a throw-in for NMH. Throw comes on the near side to Jensen, the New Zealander. Out of bounds, throw-in for Nicole Weinston. Long ball ahead for Madura. Madura gets it taken away by Sage Alex. Nobles gets it right back. Madura threads the needle. Cleared, but not all the way out. Long ball, and this is going to be played by the Nobles back line. They're just going to let it go over the end line for a goal kick. So a quick burst to begin the match in the first minute for Nobles, and now we begin the feeling out process between these two teams. Good stick-to-itiveness by Ava Long. Long on the right wing, goes into the middle. Winstanley couldn't get a shot off, tries to get it back. A lot of traffic here, and NMH will have a chance to clear, and they do. Not very far, though. Glances off the foot of Sydney Kulik. And taken over by Lauren Keown. And the flag is up, and it looks like the play was offside on Nobles. There's a Spaniard, Maria Echezarreta Fernandez. A little bit of a swirling gust as you saw the leaves blow up in front of the camera there. Long ball ahead for Winstanley on the right wing. Winstanley trying to get the corner. Can't get there. Taken away. In the middle, and Ella Gazzo. Gazzo has it taken away by Madura. Madura trying to go into the middle. Through ball, and the offside flag is up. Tough break there for Susan Rowley, has 2 goals and 1 assist on the season, making a bid for her third, but it is snuffed out. Weinston into the NMH back line. Glances off the foot of Keown. And now Winstanley on the attack. Her cross into the box is popped up over the end line for a corner. Second corner of the match in the first 5.5 minutes, in fact, for Nobles. Swung into the box, headed, and NMH still trying to clear. There to back it up is Bertos. Goes over to Winstanley. Winstanley coming in towards the middle, tries to take a shot. It's chipped. Played back to Kulik. Now Weinston. Weinston lifts it into the box, and it's wide right. Weinston's got 1 goal on the year. Good bid for a second there. Not sure if the wind really got a hang of that one. First real offensive chance here for NMH. The shot is blocked and over the touch line by Sydney Kulik. Winstanley with good pressure. And now Noble's on the attack. Ava Lung on the right wing, trying to get into the corner, and she wins a throw. Throw comes into Winstanley. Winstanley again trying to get the corner, and that'll be a goal kick for NMH. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. And a foul committed by Kylie Burdos. Free kick from about midfield. And Esha Zaretta is coming up to take it. Solid boot all the way to the box. Trickles in. Header popped up. Not all the way out of the woods yet, our Nobles. Fanned clearance by Kulik. Into the corner. Kept alive by NMH. Back to the back line and Parse. Now the near side. Pressure coming from Rowley. She has it. Taken away by Landino. Landino tripped up. Wins a free kick. And Landino, a little limpy coming up after getting tripped up there. Free kick will be taken by Ella Gazzo. Gazzo with the line drive, curling left, popped up, headed up. Olivia Pats can't get to it. Bodies go down. There's an injured NMH player on the field. Cleared over the far touch line. And let's hope that Sage Alex is okay. She gets up. She does not need medical attention. She stays on the field. Winstanley with pressure along the far touchline. Out of bounds for a throw for NMH. th minute. No score here in the Nepsac Girls Soccer Class A quarterfinal. Through ball for Madura. And coming up to clear it is Esha Zaretta. Pats. Drive up the far touchline, glances off the foot of Ella Fontaine for a throw in for NMH. Comes into Madura. Madura trying to find Rowley. Rowley's got an angle, and she hits it well over the crossbar. Raleigh was wide open, but she got under it too much. And a goal kick for Esha Zaretta. Long through traffic. Finds Madura, but it's offside. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. We'll have our first substitution of the match, as it looks like Katie Abdow is coming off for NMH. She is replaced by Jordan Lefebvre. Madura keeps her footing. It's played to James, Fontaine. Now over to the far touchline, throw in for Nobles. NMH. Nobles' point to it looked like it was off an NMH foot, but they give it to NMH. Madura with pressure as that pass went back to Esha Zaretta. Out of bounds for a throw for Nobles. Long chips it ahead for Winstanley, but it looks like James is there first, but she plays it out for a throw-in in a dangerous spot for Nobles, and we'll have some substitutions. Susan Rowley is coming off. So it actually wasn't a throw, and it was a free kick here for Nobles. And it'll be Bertos to take it. Right along the far touchline, just outside the box. Lobs it in, headed down. The shot hits a wall in front. Back to Bertos. Plays it back to the back line and Pats. Nice hit by Bertos back upfield. Momentum stopped temporarily. They find Madura on the left wing. She's onside. Trying to get the cross. Swims to her right. Swings it. Deflected. Bertos, kind of a awkward swing there. Cleared. All the way back to Emily St. John. Lung keeps it in bounds. Winstanley going to the middle. The shot and a save by Esha Zaretta. So Esha Zaretta forced to make her first save of the match, and it's a big one against the leading scorer, Winstanley, for Nobles. Ace McCarthy scoops this one up. She hasn't been under much pressure this half. Sidearms it to the near side. And Nicole Weinston. Winstanley plays it back. Out of bounds for a throw-in for Nobles at midfield. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Another chance here for Nobles. This is Lauren Keown. Gives it up. Played back to Westhoff. Chance for Long from distance. Didn't get much on it. Long has it again. Finds Winstanley. Tripped up. No call. Near side, it's Weinston. Weinston draws a foul. Free kick to be taken by Kylie Burdos. Doesn't have a goal this season, but has 4 assists. Lacing up that left boot. Burdos with the left foot. Hooks it right. Loose ball in the box! And it goes wide right after a lot of traffic and a near own goal. It'll be a corner kick for Nobles. We are in the 19th minute. To the left post. Cleared by Landino. To the near touch line, out of bounds for a throw. That's Weinston to take it. Cross behind the net. Echevarria to take the goal kick. Left wing Keown. Sells it down the corner. Squibbed cross and it'll be cleared. There to play to St. John. St. John going to her right. Good defense by Jensen. Winstanley on the right wing. Trying to come to the middle. Has her shot blocked. Through ball, but first to get to it for Nobles is Majernik. Comes back to Jensen. Winstanley. Bumped off the ball. Over the end line. That's going to be a goal kick for NMH. So we are past the halfway mark of the first half. Still no score between Nobles and NMH in this Nepsac Girls Soccer Class A quarterfinal. Headed back towards Madura. Burdos caught a little off guard by that pass. Comes to the near side and Weinston. Weinston into the middle. Glances off a foot. Madura. Tries to stay with it. Across the face of goal and out of bounds. Some substitutions here. Emily McAllister is in the game for the first time for NMH. Madura is onside, takes the shot, she scores! Ella Madura with her 8th goal of the season on the assist from Ava Long. And in the 23rd minute, it is 1-0 Nobles. A lot of contact there, no foul. Madura was looking at the referee for a whistle, no call. Now another chance for Madura. Trying to get the corner. Trying to find a lane for a cross, good defense. Tries to get it back. Played back to Keown. Keown was trying to find a lung, popped up. Taken away from McAllister. Into the middle for Long. Long ball for Madura. She gets this one in time. Yes, she is. Settles it down in the corner. Deflected. Comes back to Keown. Shot from distance, scuffed, and picked up by Escher Zaretta. Escher Zaretta with her 2nd save of the match. 24th minute. Ella Madura with the go-ahead goal right now. Closest to it is Sophia James. Plays it back to Escher Zaretta. Out of bounds for a throw for Nobles on the far touchline. 25th minute. Cleared upfield and out by Carrie Ellis, one of the captains for NMH. And I'll have a substitution for Nobles as Nicole Weinston is coming off. And she'll be replaced by Katie Pine. Pine, a sophomore from Cohasset, Mass. Play restarts throw-in. Played back to Bertos. James trying to track it down. She'll let it go out of bounds for a throw, and she will take said throw for NMH. Bertos. Over to Pine. Kulik. Take the long ball, trying to connect with Keown. Tapped aside by Ellis. Swung over by McAllister. Popped up. Ahead for Alex Weinston. And now Jensen. Can't corral it for very long. St. John has it. Plays it deep. Through ball, but the play is offside anyway. So Nobles will let it go. And Escher Zaretta will pick it up in her box. Jensen trying to create some offense. There's been very little offensive momentum for NMH this game. And that ball was supposed to be played back to Eshazareta, but it's over the end line for another corner for Nobles, the fourth of the match. Alamodora with her 8th goal of the season in the 23rd minute is the difference right now. Good pressure here by Nobles. Excuse me, that wasn't Winstanley. That was, who was that coming out? That wasn't Kulik. Excuse me. Burdos. Majernik. Long ball into the box, headed away. Burdos interrupts that pass. Now Winstanley. Weinston scuffs it. Chance, another block. Another chance maybe for Nobles. A lot of traffic. And Sarah Westhoff couldn't get a solid opportunity. Chance from distance, wide left by Burdos. '29th minute of a 1-0 affair. Goal in the 23rd minute by Alamodora. Again, our difference thus far. On the near side, it's McAllister out of bounds for a throw-in for Nobles. St. John goes to the far side. Burdos comes over to Pine. Kewen in the corner. Crosses it. Headed away. Wrestling match along the end line, and it's going to be a corner for Nobles. Eshazareta was arguing that was off of Nobles, but to no avail, and Winstanley will take the 5th corner of the match for the Bulldogs. Here it is. Oh, the header by Westhoff went off the outside of the post and off the outside of the net for a goal kick. Westhoff was in the perfect position. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of bumper stickers or shirts. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Winstanley in a little bit of a wrestling match here with Blair Clayton. Winstanley has it again. Trying to get the corner. Shielded off the ball here. No fouls. Both players go down. Into the middle for Jensen. And played back to Eshazareta. Kind of a scuffed kick there by Eshazareta. Was nearly picked off by Keown. Well, Shank here will go out of bounds for a throw-in for NMH. It'll be Sage Alex to take it. Alex Long ball trying to connect with Mary Parse. Out of bounds for another throw for NMH. Parse, the leading scorer for NMH with 15 goals. There's Parse, but she can't catch up to it, and it's a goal kick for Ace McCarthy. A couple substitutions now for Nobles. Susan Rowley is back on the field for Nobles. Popped up by Weinston. Gazzo gives it up. Rowley. Ahead for Jensen. Headed upfield by Ellis. Pine goes into the middle for Burdos. Long ball and staying onside, but glancing off her foot, Weinston, Alex Weinston that is. It's a nicely placed ball by Burdos. She was calling for Alex to get it. Ava Long is back on the field. Alex Weinston will step off as we are under 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Out of bounds for a Nobles throw. Winstanley went further than the ball did. Turned over to NMH. Long ball for Parse is intercepted. Out of bounds for a throw for NMH. This is Alex right in front of us. And cleared back to the midfield along with the dummy pass, but she could not connect with Winstanley. It does go off of NMH, however. Long throw for Winstanley, knocked away. There's Parse. Forced back to Pats. Chance now for Nobles. Popped up over the end line. Another corner. Corner number 6 of the match for Nobles. No corners in the match for NMH. They'll go the short way. And it's cleared upfield by Jensen. Parse goes down, no foul. Parse is doing all the pressure by herself. Now here comes Jensen to try and pressure the back line of Nobles. Long threads the needle. We're under 5 minutes to go, almost down to 4 minutes to go in the first half. Chance now for Nobles. Winstanley keeps her footing. Played back to the far touch line. This will stay in bounds. Plays offside. LSP has more Nepsac tournament action this weekend, including Sunday, with the Nepsac Class B Girls Volleyball Championship game. Watch the games live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the games the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy DVDs of the games at the LSP store. Couldn't connect with Celia Begonia there. Throw in for Nobles. Rowley tries to find a lung. Cleared. Long stays on side, all alone, takes the shot wide right! Ava Long trying to get on the scoreboard after netting an assist on Madura's goal. But to no avail. We approach 2 minutes to go in the first half, at which point the scoreboard clock will stop and the remaining time will be kept by the officials on the field. Through ball scooped up by McCarthy. Trying to spring Parse. Long ball on the counterattack. Long and Winstanley are there. There's Winstanley on the corner. But she can't catch up to the ball. Now she's going to try and force a mistake from behind, but it'll go over the end line for a goal kick. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Remaining time to be kept on the field, as I mentioned. Weren't a whole lot of delays, just the one goal by Madura. No injuries, no bookings or anything. NMH ball on this throw. Bertos finds Westhoff. Now a chance for Winstanley. Crosses it! Tipped aside by Eshazareta! Eshazareta makes another stop! A third stop by Eshazareta! Nobles wants to get that second goal before halftime, but it's cleared. 3 saves, 3 remarkable saves in that sequence by Maria Eshazareta. NMH looking for the equalizer before halftime. Long ball for Parse. She won't get to it, and it'll go over the end line for a goal kick. Referee saying to the Nobles players, let's get going. Long. Winstanley is offside. Eshazareta comes up to take this free kick. Chested down. And that will do it for the first half. Nobles leading 1-0 on a goal by Ella Madura in the 23rd minute, but that last flurry towards the end, in which 3 saves were made by Maria Eshazareta, keep Nobles from increasing their lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half from Noble and Greenwich School in Dedham, Mass. With your score, the Nobles Bulldogs 1 and Northfield Mount Hermon 0. This is Nepsac Girls Soccer on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of Nepsac Girls Soccer on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Noble Greenis School in Dedham, Mass. Nobles with a 1-0 lead on Northfield Mount Hermon. The lone tally by Ella Madura in the 20th minute. And were it not for the play, everything's flying around here. It's that breezy. If it were not for the play of Maria Echevarria, the Nobles, the NMH goalie with 5 saves in the first half, this game could be out of reach already. But 3 of those saves came in a last-second flurry at the end of the first half for the Bulldogs. So let's see what Nobles has in store for the second half against a goalie. Team switch sides. Nobles going left to right in the navy blue jerseys with white letters and numbers, and NMH going right to left in the white jerseys with powder blue letters and numbers. They find Ella Madura. Played back to the back line and over to Sophia James, one of the captains for NMH. Out of bounds for a throw-in for Nobles. Winstanley has it poked away. Time for yet another corner kick for Nobles. Number 7 of the match. Haven't scored off a corner kick yet, for what it's worth. Winstanley to take it. Headed away. And chasing it down is Bertos. Played back to the back line. Line drive. Caught by Echevarria. I feel like I'm calling a Blue Sox game with that call. The hit from the back line, Keown, but the offside flag was up. And Nobles had to back off. Here's Echevarria. A lot of traffic at midfield. And now here's Jensen. Finds Parse, but scooped up by McCarthy. Long ball for Madura. Madura is forced backwards, tries to dummy pass, nobody there. Jansen with a couple defenders draped over her, trying to get it forward. Madura loses it out of bounds. "45th minute in this 80-minute match. Ball be scooped up by Echevarria. Rolls it ahead on the near side. They play it ahead to McAllister. McAllister tries to go towards the middle. Nobody home. St. John plays it upfield. Now Lung. Lung with McAllister on her back finds Burdos. Hit from the back line, trying to connect with Madura. Stretched out her right leg, trying to corral that. Unsuccessful. McAllister gave up on that ball, throwing for Nobles, and another throw-in for Nobles. Tried to find Madura. Madura was slowed down. A little bit of back and forth here along the near touch line. Tried to get it to Winstanley. Winstanley backing up, going into the corner. Sends it behind the cage for a goal kick. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Madura. Up the left wing for Madura. Threads the needle. Played up ahead. Long trying to catch up to it in the corner. Long stops it from going over the end line. Trying to get back towards the middle. Tries to find Winstanley off target and cleared. Can't connect with Madura or Winstanley there. Long ball for Parse. Played back towards the middle and Lung. Winstanley on the left side. Winstanley goes towards the middle. Chips it in. Headed away. Long catches up to it. Long takes the shot from distance. Wide right. Echevarrieta's goal kick. Headed back towards Madura. Madura trying to win the race with Clayton. Winstanley's there and it's cleared. And Winstanley got called for a foul for running into Esha Zaretta as she was clearing it, so it'll be a free kick for Esha Zaretta. More pressure by Nobles. Even though they haven't scored since the 23rd minute, they have given NMH very little attacking time. Winstanley flicks it to the left side. Headed away from the box and knocked down by Bertos. Played back to the Nobles back line. There is Madura. Madura trying to find space. Nice move. Stays on her feet. Trying to get into the middle. And NMH will clear. Kind of a weird clearance there by Gazzo. Hit back upfield. Winstanley trying to get it. Plays it ahead. And this is wide right! Allie Winstanley. If she's 18, she ought to buy a lottery ticket if she got that goal. Because that would have been the luckiest strike I have seen in my career calling soccer. Then again, to call it a strike is giving it a little too much credit. And now NMH on the counterattack, trying to level wide left! You didn't need luck for that attempt. Sage Alex, or is that Alex and Yella Jensen, but no, it's not Jensen. But the best chance of the game for NMH goes wide left. So both teams dodge bullets. And speaking of bullets, here's a through ball for Parse, but it's snuffed out by McCarthy. 53rd minute. We are 30 minutes removed of game time anyways from the lone tally in this game. Ella Madura's goal in the 23rd minute. Esha Zaretta has come all the way up inside midfield to take this free kick. Gets it into the box, headed away. Intercepted by Fontaine, but taken away just as quickly by Bertos. Winstanley on the left wing. Nice move. Try to get some more space. Into the middle, Madura right into the lap of Esha Zaretta. Her 6th save of the match. Not enough on it for Madura for her 2nd. Long ball was intended for Jensen, but intercepted before it could get to her, and cleared all the way back to Esha Zaretta. Waiting for it is Parse, but it's cleared again. Madura finds Winstanley. Winstanley on the left wing, trying to get the corner. The shot deflected and cleared. Kulik couldn't catch up to it in time. All the way back to Fiorella. Excuse me, not Fiorella, that was Keown. St. John, long ball for Winstanley. Taken away by Eshizareta. Winstanley is onside. Can she keep it in bounds? No, she can't. We'll have a couple of substitutions for Nobles. Kylie Burdos is coming off. So is Lauren Keown. Sarah Westhoff is on the field. So is Maddie Majernik. Goal kick headed forward to Majernik. Chips it ahead on the near side. It's James. Out of bounds. James will take the throw for NMH. Foul drawn by Westhoff. St. John will take this free kick. She'll go the short way to Winstanley. Madura. Scooped up by Eshizareta. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Throw in for NMH on the far side. Taken quickly away. Long can't get the through ball. Fontaine playing it to the far side. And Alex. Good pressure by Lauren Keown. Flicked ahead. Long trying to catch up to it. It's popped up! And it'll be NMH throw on the near side. Eshizareta and Long caught up to it at the same time and deflected to the near side. Winstanley in the middle. Finds Long. Long against two defenders. And now Landino has it. Taken quickly away by Keown. Into the middle. Winstanley! Saved by Eshizareta! That is 9 saves on the match now by Maria Eshizareta. Jensen goes to the right wing. NMH try to equalize. Lobbed into the box. Not all the way out yet. Bulldogs clear, but only as far as midfield. James under duress from Madura. Out of bounds. NMH throw. James to take the throw. Tries to find Parse. Parse catches up to it. McAllister. Played back to Ellis. Ellis goes down. Now Madura with pressure. Ashizareta plays it to the near side. And James. James with speed. Long ball, but Parse didn't start a run in time. St. John. Parse catches up to her. Parse goes down over the end line for a goal kick. 60th minute. And Ella Madura is going to have a seat. And Grace Fiorella is on. Fiorella, freshman from Norwell, Mass. Westhoff. Chance here for Nobles. Winstanley, slowed down, gets back to the ball, and cleared. It'll be a throw in for Nobles. Drive goes off the official. And back the other way comes NMH. Jansen. To the right side, Parse. Tries to get the cross in. Cleared. A couple of players go down. It's a foul on Nobles. And once again, it's Ashizareta to come up to take the goal kick. The free kick, rather. So here's Ashizareta. And it will be picked up by her counterpart, McCarthy. Long is onside. Trying to get around her defender, Clayton. Stays with it, and will be cleared over the touchline for a throw. We'll have a substitution. Madura's checking back in for Kulik. Throw comes to Winstanley. Try to do give and go back to Winstanley, and it's over the end line for a goal kick. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Long. Madura's onside, going into the corner. Doing a little dancing. Gets by her defender, tried to center it, and it'll be a goal kick. I thought that went off of NMH. 65th minute. Winstanley stays on her feet. Finds Keown. Scuffed. Lobbed into the box, headed away by Alex. Madura trying to get the corner. Turns back, takes the shot! Over the crossbar. Bertos goes to the left wing. Pine. Winstanley goes into the lap of Westhoff. He played back to Eshizareta. Clears it up the field, but not very far. St. John. Winstanley with speed. Right into the feet of her defender, James. Now getting it in the box, cleared aside by James before it can get to Lung. NMH had a couple of bursts offensively this half after almost nothing in the first half, but they remain scoreless. They haven't had a shot on target this match. Nobles has 10 shots on target, 9 of which have been saved by Maria Eshizareta, but the one that's gone in, Ella Madura in the 23rd minute, bears repeating, that is the difference as Lung is offside. '69th minute. If you're Nobles, when you're in a position where you're up 1-0 in an elimination game, late in an elimination game, you don't want to be accused of playing not to lose. Well, here's Lung, maybe with a chance, and another save by Eshizareta. Her 10th of the match. But you need those opportunities. And you need to capitalize to, you can't just play keep away, especially when there's still 10 minutes left. Gotta pick your spots to set up your offense. Take your best shot. But you can't be too conservative. There's a foul on Nobles. Because you make one mistake, turnover and a counterattack, and we're level at 1. Nepsac Girls Soccer Class A quarterfinal. Nobles at NMH. Nobles up 1-0. The free kick by Eshazaretta. It's taken away by Winstanley. Winstanley puts on the brakes. Gives it up. Nice spin move by Burdos. Upfield for Lung. Can Lung get there? Goal kick. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy. Excuse me. Excuse me. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy. Excuse me. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Winstanley against 2 defenders. The cross off the side of the net. But it was deflected off of NMH. So it'll be a corner kick, number 8. For Nobles. And it'll be Winstanley to take it as we are under 8 minutes to play. Flicked. Another chance. Cleared. NMH dodges a bullet there. But there's Madura. Excellent work by Jensen. And she commits a foul. Jensen, second leading scorer with some good defense there. NMH has to commit more forward, you think. But they've had very little offensive possession time. Headed away. There is Jensen. Bouncing off for Burdos. She has it. Hits it towards the middle. Lung's there. Tried to take a shot from distance. It was deflected. And good job by Eshazaretta recognizing that it was deflected off one of her teammates and saving it from going over the end line to prevent a corner, and she'll clear it. We approach 6 minutes to go. Madura plays offside. Esha Zaretta is ready. Header is fanned on. Keown tries to sweep it away. She does. Finds Lung. Lung goes down. Foul. Nobles will be in no hurry to take this. Four and a half to go. Long hits it towards net. Wide right. LSP has more Nepsac tournament action for you this weekend, including the Nepsac Class B Girls Volleyball Championship on Sunday. Watch the games live at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. Watch the games live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the games the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Long ball onside is Madura, but Esha Zaretta is there. Through ball for Winstanley. Cleared. We approach 3 minutes to go. Parse draws a foul. So a free kick coming up. Or is it a throw-in? It's a throw-in. My mistake. I thought she got fouled. She went down. But now some offensive attacking time. Flicked across the face of goal. Nearly a disaster for Nobles. And nearly a miracle for NMH. And with 2:26 to go, NMH has its first corner of the match. Headed away. Madronic wins. No, it's over the near touch line by Madronic for a throw-in. A high foot is going to result in a free kick for NMH. We're under 2 minutes to go. Clock is stopped on the scoreboard. Rest of the time will be kept by the officials. Here's the free kick. Headed wide left. Another corner for NMH. The moment of truth, potentially, for these teams. Headed away. Madronic racing to get it. Keeps it. No, it's over the touchline again. Another throw-in for NMH. James drops it in. Poked aside by Winstanley. There's Long. Gives it up. Long ball. McCarthy's got to get it. Loose ball. Wide right. Another near disastrous breakdown for Nobles, but they stay alive with the lead intact. Right now, your job is just to get it to the corner flag and play it there and stop there.
Keep it.
Madura flicks it. Winstanley! It's another save by Echeveretta. Lungs there. And that's it. 11 saves in the match by Maria Echeveretta, but the